extraordinary jacaranda tree is still flowering. You'll see what I mean. It's just unbelievably good.
So, Denis, we are essentially agents of our destiny. And it's the realization that I often view humanity as being the kind of awakening earth.
Yes.
The crucial question is whether we've woken up in time.
That's right.
Because understanding agency tells us that we can do good and we can do harm.
Indeed.
To the environment.
Yeah.
And our survival in a way on this planet depends on what we do now.
Indeed so.
And we end the book in a particularly nice way, I think, Denis. Why don't you...
I'll read this because I think it gets the essence of it, doesn't it? It will require creative ingenuity to shift the culture of biology away from the misunderstandings of the 20th century. If we date the dogmatic hardening of the modern synthesis as 1970, then that misleading culture has embedded itself for half a century. We cannot suddenly recreate the pre-1970s culture. And it will be for a new generation to discover and create their own culture fit for the challenges of the 21st century. They will have plenty of looming signposts to warn them what went wrong. Theirs will be a generation that must take responsibility for the way in which the Earth's ecosystems need rescuing, even for our own species to survive. Theirs will be a generation that faces the challenging of ageing societies, requiring medical science to find solutions to the diseases of old age that don't readily yield to reductionist gene-centric solutions, since those diseases are multifactorial. Only an integrative approach that understands multifactorial interactions can possibly hope to address those diseases. And theirs will be the generation that can try to recover from the damage to society that results from reductionist models of physiology and evolution that have metaphorically shaped ideas and models as in fields as diverse as economics, sociology, philosophy, ethics, politics. The list goes on, because no aspect of today's society can have escaped dogmas like we are born selfish. They, genes, created us body and mind. It's in their DNA, and the myriad of other tropes of related types that we now use almost without thinking. Those future generations will also need to rewrite the textbooks, not only because they see the virtue of, to quote, "let us therefore teach our children," but also because their politicians, their economists, their sociologists and philosophers will also need to find new strategies in collaboration with biologists that can lead them out of the gene-centric impasse. This is arguably a challenge, the scale of which human society has never faced before. We wish them all well.